Hey there, Facebook. It is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer, and coach from Live, Love, Give. And today I'm bringing you kind of a quick message because I'm just about to get picked up and go out for the night, and I can't wait to go out. But I wanted to squeeze in this message. I've had such a busy day, been running around, but I wanted to deliver this message, which I felt is kind of on top of my mind, and it is whether or not you are enabling delusion. And so I want to, as always, dive into and, kind of pick apart what I'm actually referring to and what I'm really meaning in terms of this topic today, in the hope that it adds value to you, gives you some really empowering perspective, and not only empower you in your life, but actually empower those that you want to see grow and flourish and be as extraordinary as you know that they can be. This is a really amazing topic for us to discuss. So, what I mean by the question of whether or not you are enabling delusion is really just about, so many of us hearing people's challenges and circumstances and so forth. But when we give people what they want, what we perceive that they want, rather than, kind of sometimes having to rock the boat and speak some truth, we can oftentimes be enabling delusion. And if you really care about the people in your lives, you don't want them to be deluded, do you? You don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of people who are deluded, because it always comes back to bite you in the bum, from my experience. And that's really what I want us to be thinking about in terms of our connections, our relationships, and particularly those people in our lives that can get caught up in the victim mentality. We all can. Just a secret, I think it's part of human behavior, is the whole concept around, falling victim. And there is a place for, feeling through and recognizing when we aren't, maybe when we're in a disempowered state, but then what we go around doing to the people that we most care about and love is we keep them stuck in delusion because we're so scared of throwing them off path and throwing them off the deep end because they're already struggling with a certain number of challenges. But I think the best place I've ever witnessed this in action, shaking people awake to their delusions, is at Tony Robbins events. Oh my God, it just is crazy. My favorite part of any Tony Robbins live event is when he gets people from the crowd to put their hands up or stand up if they are suicidal. Now, most of us in society, when we, unluckily, there's people in our society who are suicidal, and if we ever are thrown into communication or connection with somebody who states that they're suicidal, our initial reaction is to kind of bubble wrap them and not want to rock the boat, and we're kind of just we don't want to upset them in any way. We're walking on eggshells. We're really trying our best to make sure that we don't add to their pain and their trauma and everything going on for that person, for them to get to a place of just wanting to end their entire lives, right? So that's our natural kind of reaction to people in our lives who may be suicidal. And in Tony Robbins events, so many people get completely shocked by the experience that he's had when Tony Robbins has an intervention with somebody who is suicidal. It would blow your mind if you have not witnessed this at all. But he actually kind of makes a joke out of it. And he says the kind of things that we as a layman who are just kind of watching this experience happen and are based on our natural reaction to somebody who is suicidal, we are just oh my God, did he really just say that? Did he really just make fun of that person's situation? They're saying that they're suicidal. Is he crazy? He's going to make this person commit suicide. That is naturally your reaction to watching an intervention between somebody who is suicidal and Tony Robbins at one of his live events. Any of you guys out there who have been to one of Tony Robbins' events, give me a shout out. Let me know that you have been there and you've witnessed what I'm talking about. But ultimately, what you get to bear witness to is the most exhilarating, brilliant breakthrough of a lifetime. I could cry just thinking about the people that I've witnessed at the multiple events that I've attended. There's always, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 people in the room will actually stand up and say that they're suicidal. That's why they're there. And I have gotten to witness the breakthroughs of these human beings who are so distraught, they're so stuck, that to the point where they think the only way out is to end their life. They're really at that point. But to have somebody like Tony Robbins come in there and break their patterns, and, because at the end of the day, we get stuck in our victim mentality, we get stuck in our delusions, we get stuck in our disempowerment because everybody's keeping us there and, giving us rewarding systems in place. We get connection, we get approval, we get love, we get attention that maybe we hadn't gotten before. And it's not that these people are consciously trying to manipulate the people around them and get their attention, but ultimately they end up in this place and then they stay stuck in this delusion because people are validating their experience and rewarding them for it. And we're all doing the best that we can and we think that that's the best thing for them. But when you get to witness a real breakthrough, when somebody actually gets what they need, not what they supposedly want or what we perceive that they want in terms of coddling them and, being all loving with them and not wanting to rock the boat and, all that sort of stuff. And instead, you see somebody break their pattern with humor, with absurdity, with just, that's what it's all about, is to break the delusion with reality, and this is, on steroids, the kind of thing that happens, but we can bring it into our everyday lives, to see and bear witness to somebody's delusional story and pattern in their life, completely break through and transform to somebody who has hope, who has a mission, who has meaning and purpose and drive and excitement and love and joy and gratitude. It is phenomenal. Like, there is nothing like it. So instead of, thinking that, those people out there who are in your life who are stuck in their victim stories, instead of coddling them, instead of staying small and playing small with them and not wanting to rock the boat, I challenge you to do this kind of research. I challenge you to grow yourself, and I challenge you to be willing to not be liked so that you can actually give somebody some service. You can actually be supportive of somebody else, and you can actually help them break through to their most empowered self. Because when you keep somebody victimized and validated in their delusional story, all you're saying to them is, yes, I agree with you. I can't see a compelling future for you either. So you might as well stay stuck and poor you, okay? And instead of somebody who says, you know what? I get it, and I want you to feel through your entire emotional experience. But you know what? I see a way better future for you. I see your potential, even if you can't see it right now, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to help you break through, to shine that light on the future that I see for you, even if you can't see it for yourself. And that is how we actually are of service to incredible human beings who are selling themselves short because they're stuck in delusion, and we don't want to validate that. We actually want to be of help to people, even if it means they don't like us in the moment. So really hoping that this is valuable to you guys. I hope that's empowering to you all. Sorry, this is a really short one, but I want to check in with you guys. Please let me know. Have you got any questions? Have you got anything that you want to share with our beautiful community? Make sure that you drop it in the comments now and I can engage live with you. And definitely, have you guys jumped on board with the monthly masterclasses from the Limitless Potential Academy yet? Because I'm launching them June 13th, and I could not be more excited, pumped, any of it, for all that I have in store for you. And I know a bunch of you have already jumped on board, and I'm super excited. I can't wait, and I'm super honored to be able to take you on that next leg of the journey and teach you the best tools and strategies and techniques and everything in personal development that I've personally used myself as a guinea pig for, and a few clients on the side. And I know the value of this stuff, and I cannot wait to get it out to all of you. So if that's of interest to you, make sure that you definitely click the link above and enroll now. It is super a no-brainer in terms of price, and you're going to get a whole bunch of extra benefits and value over and above just the monthly masterclass and Q&A and everything that I have in store for you guys, the inner circle. So With all that being said, let me check in with you guys. I have got Giuseppe and Ram and Brian. Hello to you, my friend. And Huss is here. And Katrina and Tavis and Lachlan and Laval and Tavis from Orlando, Florida. I love it. And Tomakan and T2 and Sam's here. Awesome to see you, my friend. And Katrina, hello to you. I haven't seen you in ages. So good to see you. And Sam, thank you, my friend. Always appreciate your kind words. And Andy, slow down, Vanessa, take it steady. No delusional traits in Mr. Dawson. I might be going off today. I'm super pumped and super excited. And I've had a really amazing day. Lots of inspirational vision stuff going on that's really pumped me up and juiced me. And I'm about to go out with some friends, so probably a little bit on fire. But I love having you here, Mr. Dawson. And Anantha's here. And Tammy, I'm loving that this is resonating with you. And Terry's here. And Sam, my hairdo, thank you so much. Took a couple of hours. I was at the hairdresser busting out a lot of work. I always take my laptop in with me to the hairdresser and everybody thinks I'm super weird, but I've got my whole office in there. I can't stand to just sit there and do nothing. But thank you, Sam. And Terry, I'm loving that you're finding these beautiful words. Thank you so much. And Jim Mantis, awesome to see you. And Andrew and another Andrew. Oh no, same Andrew, twice. All right, and Mohammed's here, and Melissa, and T2. You've witnessed Tony Robbins in action with suicidal, beautiful human beings. I love that you've gotten to witness that. Awesome. And Diaz is here, and Sam, love the way your internet is stable. I don't know, I think it just got fixed, so hopefully, I'm glad to hear that it's stable for you guys. And yes, and Nikki's here, and Thomas Love, Tony rocks, and you too. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I love Tony. And Sam, it's my dream to attend Tony Robbins events. Can't wait to feel how you feel. Absolutely, Sam. You will love it. Got to get there. And Aka's here, and Phil, awesome to see you. Oh, you're in Portugal. That's so cool. One of my favorite destinations. I've only been to Lisbon, but I love it over there. Beautiful people, food, culture, everything. So enjoy your time, my friend. And Anthony's here, and Sam, so valuable message, love it, thank you, and you're so welcome. And Judy's here, and Filippo. Awesome, guys. And Delor, thank you guys who are just joining me now. I really hope that you catch the recording and get a ton of value from today's message, because I'm just about to sign off and run out the door. But as always, I am sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you without the sun, to wherever you are in the world today. I hope it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, and I really appreciate you guys joining me live. And Joji from the Philippines, awesome to have you. Hope you catch a recording, my friend. And I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow, as always. And make sure you definitely join the Limitless Potential Academy monthly masterclasses. Join them ASAP because the price is amazing, and I don't know if it has to go up. So I'm testing things out. So definitely join us. The sooner you jump on, the better. And I've got super amazing stuff planned for you guys. So excited. Can't wait to share it with you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.